Hi, my name's Gabe Arnold. I'm the founder of Landscape Marketing Hero. And today I want to talk to you about the mindset that is required to have effective marketing in your business. Because not only in business do we have step-by-step things we need to do, we have processes, we have projects, we have employees, we have a lot of pressure on us to run the company successfully. But if we allow all those things that pull us in different directions to distract us, then we can miss out on some of the key behaviors that need to happen in order for marketing to be successful. So stay tuned, and I'm going to share the mindset and approach that I share with all of our clients here at Landscape Marketing Hero, and I'm confident it's going to help you grow your marketing as well. I'm Gabe Arnold, and this is the Green Mountain Podcast. We are the champions who brave the elements to create beauty. We see chaos and create order. We are never afraid of hard work, and we understand the power of strategic thinking and intentional actions. We come from all walks of life, and we will never allow our past to determine our future potential. We create beauty around the homes of our customers and increase the value of our community with the work that we do every day. We understand the power of consistent branding because it helps us grow and serve all those around us. We practice effective sales so our company, employees, and community can benefit from the value we add. We intentionally invest in operational habits that help us deliver excellent results to our customers on a continual basis. We understand that powerful and beautiful things take time to grow, and with consistent watering and intention, amazing results can happen. We are committed to making the world a better place by being positive examples to all those around us. We don't allow anyone to look down on us because we know the value we bring to our community as leaders. We create positive workplaces for our employees so they feel safe and supported, and at the same time, we hold ourselves to high standards. We pursue excellence on a daily basis because we know the journey is worth the sacrifice. We are the protectors of the land. We are the guardians of beauty. We are the heroes. We are landscapers. Success in business in so many different areas really does come down to the mindset, the attitude, the approach that we have. And with marketing, I find that for some folks, this is especially challenging because it's different than the other skills that we're taught about running a landscaping business. When we first get into landscaping, maybe we're, just starting out working on one of the crews, and we learn how to, cut the lawn, and then maybe we learn about putting in walkways, or we understand all the different components, all the different services and things that we can deliver to our customers. That is one aspect of running the business. But what we don't always realize is that there's things like leadership and employee management and acquiring customers and marketing. And those things also take the right mindset and approach. And there are oftentimes parts of the business that aren't as public or easy to view compared to the actual work or projects that we've seen done, maybe somewhere else we worked, or maybe we watch what our competitors are doing. It's a little bit easier sometimes to watch their project process than it is to understand the mindset and approach behind marketing. So that's why I want to break this down a little bit today, because I see in an ineffective mindset when a client will first come to us and they'll wonder, why isn't my marketing working, or how can I make improvements? And it really does come down to that, that fact that they haven't had exposure to a long-term successful marketing plan. And so they may hear or see people say, oh, like I just turned this on, it started working, or this is a really quick thing you can do. And well, yes, there are tactical things like that that can be done. When we are just focused on tactics or only quick wins, then we actually shortcut our success in the future. And so the right marketing mindset that will be effective for you now and in the long run is to remember that with marketing, you want to start small and build. The reason I say start small is because marketing should be something that we treat kind of like a retirement account or a savings account. If we incrementally put more and more into our retirement, our savings, then over time, we build a nest egg, we build retirement funds, we have the opportunity to tap into those resources in the future. Marketing is similar, because if we start at a consistent pace and we start out small and we start building and figuring out what's working, then we know what works and why. And once we understand that, that's when we can invest more in scale. And with your marketing, you want to be consistent over time. You don't want to have huge spikes and huge promotions and then not market at all, because then people know about you and they forget about you. They know about you and they forget about you, right? But what you want to have is this consistent building over time where your brand goes stronger and stronger in the communities that you serve, so that ultimately for some of your prospects, you're the only option that they think about or know about. So starting small and building a foundation and then growing from there is the first kind of mindset shift that I'd encourage you to have. The second thing, and the reason why we start small and build, is that you'll learn to evaluate what you've done to determine what's working and what's not working. With marketing, there's going to be things that maybe worked really good for another company, or maybe it's worked good in the past, and sometimes those will work again, and sometimes they won't. But if we're starting small, it means that we can evaluate what's working. And then for the things that go well, we can break it down and say, why do we think this went well? Who do we attract? What kind of customers do we get? What kind of interest do we get? And as soon as we understand the structural components and the foundation of why that particular marketing worked, whether it was paid ads on the internet, whether it was radio or direct mail, whether it was doing door hangers or doing networking or cold calls or all the different things we can do to market ourselves, once we understand what's worked, then we can exponentially build that. So as an example, if you figure out here's a great Google ad that's converting and bringing in more customers, and you really test it and you see what works and why, once you understand that, you can invest more in ad dollars and have more results. When you do something like direct mail to the communities that you serve and you test a few different messages, and then you see, man, this particular postcard or letter is really driving phone calls for us. And you say, okay, here's probably what we see worked. We can test some things, and then you can send more mailers to bigger areas, or you can send more consistently. Again, with starting small and testing, you'll understand the foundational components in the marketing that are working. And then that is what's going to allow you to expand and scale and grow. Once you've kind of set that mindset and that approach of like, we're going to test small and then expand and build, then you can, shift even to a higher level and a higher focus from a mindset perspective in your marketing, and realize that all of your marketing is about building a relationship with your prospects. And when I say building a relationship, you want them to know who you are, what kind of projects you do, who you serve, the type of results they can expect, the testimonials from your customers, what your brand is about, your standards, your guiding principles, all of the things that help you really explain to them, here's who we are as a company. And that's important because here's how we're going to serve you and get you the great results for your property maintenance, for the hardscaping, for the projects, or all the different things that we can serve you with. And when you treat each new prospect with that level of concern and love and care, and you're investing in that relationship, and when you treat each customer like they're a brand new customer that you want to impress month over month, that's how our focus on relationships really helps the business grow. And so that mindset and approach of investing for the long term by starting small and building upon it, by taking time to evaluate and see what works, what doesn't work, and then finding the things that work and expanding upon them, and then realizing that marketing is a long-term relationship game of how do we get people to understand who we are, how do we connect with them consistently, and how do we keep showing up until they're ready to work with us. Those are the mindsets that will carry you forward in your marketing, instead of thinking, oh, this is a click and done, it's a quick fix, it's something I have to do. When we have that perspective, we're going to struggle. When we have the perspective we talked about that ultimately leads us to investing in relationships over the long term, that's when our business is going to grow. And not only do our marketing channels work better, but our word of mouth and referrals will get even better as well, because people will feel that energy and that focus from you and from everyone in your company. If you need help with any of your marketing, we'd love to serve you there. You can reach out at landscapemarketinghero.com. I appreciate you taking time to tune in today, and I look forward to seeing you on next week's show. If you're ready to begin your journey up the Green Mountain, where we show you how to build a low-stress, high-profit, $10 million per year landscaping company, then head over to landscapemarketinghero.com to download your free growth map. One of our guides will be there to help you along the way. Again, that's landscapemarketinghero.com.